Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard, and I'm going to talk to you about a deficiency that most of you probably have. As far back as 1936, a very well-publicized document from the Department of Agriculture reported that 99% of Americans are deficient in minerals, and that any lack of one mineral could actually be the cause of the disease process. In that same report, they talked about the soils in America are significantly deficient in the minerals. In fact, in one study from the year 1940 to 1991, the minerals were depleted by 76%. So we clearly have an issue with our soils being mineral deficient. We also, only 4% of the American population eat enough fruits and vegetables to get the minerals that they need. So between the fact that we don't eat enough fruits and vegetables, those fruits and vegetables don't have the minerals in them, we end up with chronic mineral deficiencies. To the point where we are chronically deficient. In one study, it showed that magnesium, average American is 75% of Americans are deficient in magnesium, 58% in iron, 81% deficient in copper, 50% in manganese, 50% deficient in chromium, and 67% of the American public deficient in zinc. Magnesium, for example, is responsible for over 300 different enzymatic processes that require other minerals to function along with it. In other words, if you're deficient in one mineral, you may be affecting the function of many other minerals as well because they're all synergistic. Zinc, very, very active mineral for making enzymes in your body, is involved in over 70 different processes, but again, responsible along with the activation, the cofactoring of many other minerals. So it's really important to realize that we are probably, most of us, deficient in at least one mineral. So it's very important to understand that. Now, when we absorb minerals, it's a very difficult process. Minerals are like rocks, and to get them to absorb is very, very difficult. And I talked about in one of my previous newsletters about how nature does that through the activation of fulvic acids, which is in one of our herbs called shilajit that you can read more about. But what happens in nature is as the biomass in plants degrade, they actually produce this fulvic and humic acids, which are extremely acidic, that actually break down the minerals in the rocks and actually help to chelate them to make them bioavailable for the plant. This same thing happens inside of our digestive system. If the digestive system is healthy, the minerals from the plants are ingested. They combine and chelate with an amino acid or a protein, and that carries it across the gut wall and delivers the mineral into the system. Well, the mineral, when chelated, also has a healing and a beneficial effect on the gut wall. Remember, the gut wall is the second brain. It produces neurotransmitters. It's a manufacturing site for many neurotransmitters and chemicals in our body, and it needs minerals too. So when we have a deficiency in minerals, then we have an issue where that lack of minerals causes irritation and inflammation of the gut wall. Remember, it's always about the digestive system. And when we have that lack of minerals in the gut, the intestinal tract gets irritated, gets inflamed, and can't deliver the minerals into the bloodstream, so we can give us thousands and thousands of chemical processes to keep us healthy and lively. Remember, your vitamins only function by the activation of minerals. So it's not about a lack of vitamins. We get plenty of vitamins from our foods and our vegetables and our fruits and our greens. That's not the issue. Matter of fact, I'm not a big fan of multi-mineral, multivitamin supplements, but I am a big fan of realizing that we probably do need, at least for the healing of the gut wall, and possibly for certain deficiencies, the need to get good quality minerals. Now, I have been researching minerals for years and years, and I was very disappointed to realize that the average absorption rate for most minerals are about 10 to 20 to 25%. Very, very, very low. There is a company in Utah called Albion Minerals, which manufactures minerals for many, many herbal companies. And they have over 100 patents on making minerals available. And what they do is they take these minerals and they chelate them or combine them with an amino acid called glycine, which is an extremely stable bond that will allow the gut to heal with these minerals, allow the minerals to be carried across the gut wall and delivered into your physiology. Most minerals that we buy in the store are unstable. The chelates cause indigestion. They get washed out with the fiber in the foods that we eat. They're very hard to absorb and to assimilate on top of the fact that they're not in our foods, this has become more of a chronic issue. And I'm all about healing the intestinal wall. That's why I'm talking about these minerals. Yes, deficiencies can cause multiple problems, but if your gut wall is not healthy, then we have bigger issues that can be compounded due to the mineral deficiency. So when you're looking for a mineral supplement, go on the website of your company and make sure they present their research on why their minerals are absorbed optimally. If you go to the Albion's research, you can read about that and understand all the research they've done about how they make sure their minerals are optimally absorbed. So when you're looking to buy a mineral, do the research, make sure you know the absorption rate. If you go to the health food store, look for the Albion seals on the back of most products that use the Albion minerals. Not all do, but some do. But make sure that seal is there. Then I really believe that you're guaranteed to get good quality absorption that can replenish a mineral deficiency and heal your gut and deliver the energy and really activate the vitamins so you feel vital and healthy once again. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard.